Oops, I guess I'm on EU time or something because I just got the times mixed up and I guess I just couldn't wait an extra hour before I got to see you guys. Hello guys, welcome back. Mr. Max, hi. Donkai. Oh my goodness, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in forever. No, is it muted? I almost forgot the epic intro song, dude. I haven't heard it all week or 2 weeks or something. Nilman, hi. Lee, hi. Beagle, I see Lewis, Marius. Holy cow, yeah. Michael, welcome back in. I saw some of you guys have gotten the magic boxes. There's so many things we need to catch up on. Donkai or Luggin, I see. Functional, Good Deeds, Eli, hi. Saint Wolf, Shadow Knight, London, everybody who was here earlier. Ancient, I see too. Django. Guys, hi. Bookworm, Anon with these gifted subs. I forget even how to do this. Is this thing on? I feel like I'm muted. I don't even know what to say. Siva, welcome back in. Dex, hi. Good Deeds. Bestwick, all these resubs. DC with 5 more gifted subs as well. Tulipstone, hi. Xander, I see too. Zerker, Anon. Also Rex or anybody that I missed. Darko, hi. DC, thank you for all the gifted subs. Tyler, hi. I missed you guys so much. I went to Greece and came back as Kelly. Is this Kelly right now? London. Also Darkstar. Y'all, no. Also Nand, welcome in. Esteban, hi. Did I also see End too? I think I saw End. David, hi. She's streaming from Mount Olympus. I just transferred all of my setup. Well, look who decided to come back. I did end up coming back. And that's saying a lot because there were a lot of cats and there were a lot of food. There were a lot of food. Tyler, hi. Did someone say that's your tan? Does my tan disappoint you? Did you guys expect darker? Also, wait, hold on. 2 Chains. Guys. Oh my gosh. Sir Swoink, welcome back in. Jack Bacca. It's so nice to see all the EU folks as well, because yeah, there's a tan. Okay, I felt like I got darker. Look at my thumb. I got darker. It's slightly tan. Master Da Vinci, you guys. What the heck? I know. Exo Heart, it's an icy pink tan. I hate y'all. Your thumb isn't darker, your nails are just whiter. Okay, I'm gonna actually head back for another week of vacation. I'm already done with y'all. Lojack, hi. Guys, thank you for all of these gifted subs. Master Da Vinci. Also with the resub, I have so many resubs to get back to. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to do this. Monzer with the 100 bits. Forlorn with 5 gifted subs as well. That's the reason I dislike wearing jewelry. I messed up. Well, normally I wear this ring right here, so I need to cover it up actually. Hold on. I think I didn't really get this. I might have had these on, so it might be a little, ooh, okay. We're just gonna hide all those spots. BG, welcome back in. What have you guys been up to? Toasted dude, hi. Guys, hold on. Anon, I need to go back and say hi to all the other ones. I know, I need to hide all the tan lines. Also, Kalzar, welcome back in. So you might have noticed I did start an hour earlier, but I am running on about 5 hours of sleep in the last maybe 24, 28 hours or so because I did a quick turn and burn. I got back kind of late. And I just couldn't sleep. I don't know, by the time I got back, it was normally when we were waking up in Greece. So I have like 5 hours, but I feel like I have so much energy because I missed you guys and I'm getting cute aggression and I just wanted to stream earlier. 11 ask, hi, Flack, hi. Maddie, welcome back into Anon and any, I've missed so many and I will go back and read all of these. Phoenix, Cyanide, hi. You're Marin, welcome back in. Machu, I saw. We had a lot of people traveling as well. I just came back from New York City last night for photo work, and now I'm back home. So you're also popping in for the weekend to settle down, relax. I'm assuming you're gonna do some editing this weekend on the photo shoot stuff. My mom tans dark when she uses to, yeah, she used to wear a watch and she'd have a really bad watch tan. Yeah, rings and watch tans. I came up, it was the rings for me. Except I did swap like other rings around. I got a really cool ring. Silver was so cheap there, so I bought a bunch of stuff. Palmer, welcome back in as well. You know what? That is just, it's the gift that keeps on giving. This community is so generous. I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes and anyone else that's gotten gifted one. Guys, thank you for a hype train. You've absorbed all the sun's power. I think it's having me go, yeah. I think the two power sources for me are the sun and you guys. I'm definitely an energy vampire with y'all, but the sun. And Cold Aeon, welcome in. Yanks. Yanks, thank you for 5 gifted subs as well. Maggie left the grease and now we have our first heat stroke. Cold Aeon, welcome back in. Bedroom stories, I see too. So yeah, I ended up going mostly to Naxos. So the island of Naxos is where my mom actually ended up wanting to stay the most. It was definitely different than the trip I was assuming it was gonna be. I thought we were gonna be bopping around to a bunch of more islands, but she did want to stay fixed to Naxos. And then we went to Santorini. And then we also did a little stop in an island next to it. So it was like 3 islands total. Yeah, Lucas. Guys, thank you. Lucas, thank you. All of you guys, the Anon, the gifted subs, all of it. But my mom just had the most beautiful time. And I will say, I probably will not be doing that long of a trip for a long, long time. DC, and let alone not with one of my parents. Again, DC. Thank you for 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. I was so glad I was able to make her 60th special. But man, it's interesting being with anybody for over 5 days, but especially your parents for over 5 days. You start to feel, oh, and I have to tell you guys the craziest story. I drove in Greece and I also had an accident. I had a slight accident. Holly, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. It was a light scratch. It was, I'll tell you guys this story. I've actually, like, knock on wood, never had like an accident that was my fault in the States, but sure enough, I go and it wasn't with another car. It was more like the terrain. So I'll tell you guys all about that as well. Hey, Nun, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Ben's, Cybeard as well. Anybody that's gotten a gifted sub, holy cow. Jackalicious can never take a holiday from a folk heroine. I didn't run anyone over. I didn't kill anyone. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I did wreck a car though. Not like fully wrecked it, but I definitely wrecked the fender. Is it the fender in the front? The bumper? I guess the bumper. Definitely smashed that up, not intentionally. Prominent pedestrian flower. Okay, in my defense, I have to tell the story because it sounds bad, but I need to tell this story because is it bumper or fender? I think it's the fender, right? Isn't the front the fender? Or is it called a fender bender? How many doors were left hanging off the roof? No, it's really not that bad. It's called a pedestrian, okay. Also, Jerk, welcome in. Functional, I was testing the bump part of the bumper to make sure it was working. Yeah, well, my mom left me to drive it. Okay, that's a whole nother story, but let me go back because I want to read all of these resubs as well. I'm just getting practice in for GTA 6. Exactly. Old Bones, hi. Skizot, hi. Dairy, hi. Snake, anybody I missed? Raffle, hi. Skazino, thank you for 6 months of continual support. Friends of mine went to Newfoundland back in 2017. They rented 2 vans, both brand new. When they were done with their two-week vacation, the vans had over 4,000 kilometers on them. Okay, that's a lot of driving. I feel like that's a lot of driving. And how long? For 2 weeks? For a 2-week vacation? Was it that much? Like, was everything that spread out, I guess? I don't use kilometers, so I need a conversion. Somebody give me a conversion real quick. Thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, Sneaky Daffodil got a gifted sub too. West Side Snuff. Dude, your setup looks amazing, by the way. The car was 97% undamaged, 3% damaged. Panda, just a casual international auto incident. 1 mile is 2.4. Okay, yeah, so 4,000 for 2 weeks, yeah. I did start early, Ryan. Sir, I saw Panda, hi. Okay, I've got to do that one. I've got to share that story with you guys. Pokey, hi. Toasted, dude. Is T-Money here too? I saw T-Money mentioned Rise as well. 3% damage, and it did kind of work out. I definitely learned that I don't think I ever want to rent internationally again. And the worst part is it wasn't even from a rental company. It was, okay, no. Now I'm getting ahead of myself. I rented a wreck. Step in, welcome in, by the way, as well. Hold my beer. Some people hear nothing stops the mail. Other people say hold my beer. Hell Sparrow, welcome in. Snuff. Yeah, your setup looked sick. It was really cool. MD, welcome back in. Okay, I need to hydrate. I was not talking very much, so I feel like I'm out of practice for talking so fast and so much. I didn't steal the car. I borrowed the car. Where in Greece did you go? I went to Naxos and we did a day in Santorini and Paros as well. I think it's called Paros. Santorini was not all it was cracked up to be, at least in my opinion. I just preferred Naxos to all of it. It was amazing. It was a lot of beach days, a couple of city days. It was just perfect. It was still nice to go to Santorini, but it was so crowded and it was just a different feel. It's also not for people that have a fear of heights. All right, Santorini is terrifying if you're scared of heights. The food was amazing. Guys, I didn't even watch what I was eating, and I feel like I got healthier because I was walking. I was averaging like 20,000 steps a day because we mostly walked everywhere. Oh, Ginger's already here. Silent Casta, Nico. Well, my mom's also kind of a quiet person, so it was a lot of silent time, I feel like. Like, you borrowed the haggis in BG3. I cannot wait to get back into BG3, you guys. I'm so ready to just play games again. I feel deprived. I feel like withered up and dried out. It's awful not having games for a week and a half. I know that shows that I truly am addicted, but whatever, sue me. Greek auto insurance fund, T-Money. T-Money, I'm glad to hear you liked Arise, by the way. And Virgo, I see too. Henny, welcome in. I pulled a Fast and Furious because you were with family. I wish it was because of that. Guys, I really wish there was a cool story to why I ended up scratching this whole bumper up on this rented vehicle, but it's not even a cool story like that, Robert. Robert, I have not caught up on Marcus. Ginger, come back. Ginger. It will polish out. I'm just like, it will buff out. Now I had to tell you guys the whole story on that. I feel like I just need to go ahead to, but I'm already so behind welcoming and saying hi and reading the resub messages. Exo heart I saw. It was bad. Triple hi, Zivid. But I mean, I'll tell you guys that story another time. How a game. So Silent Hill F I saw is coming out. Was there Final Fantasy Tactics? There's something like games, right? Fran, welcome back in. Your algorithm isn't full of Greek Marcus now, for shame. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I actually was off of social media the whole time, so I know you guys kind of saw. I posted the first day and then I just went silent because I really just wanted to be there with my mom, and my mom doesn't do any social media and she doesn't really take a lot of photos. So I kind of wanted to respect her piece on the trip too by not being on my phone as much as possible. But I do have a lot of pictures that I want to share with you guys now that I'm back home safe and sound, and there's a lot of just fun moments. There were a lot of good highs, there were a lot of lows, but there were a lot of highs. You can't have the highs without the lows. Horizon, welcome back in. Drash, hi too. I just had to show the average US driving skills while in Europe. You think that US drivers are crazier than European drivers? I don't know how I made it out alive in Romania. Okay, guys, I have never seen. No. I do think US drivers are wild, but I think European drivers are more skilled, but they are reckless. Like, they are truly without fear, and this should be good. Django. No, I feared for my life in Romania. I did. Blam boy, hi. Yes, you have a I vacation in Greece vibe. Oh, that's the vibe that I'm giving off right now. She comes back with a couple shell bracelets and she the roundabouts. Oh, I love roundabouts, but roundabouts are kind of common in the state depending on where you are. Yeah, I was testing out the Air Force hand-eye coordination. Depends on where you are. I grew up in Houston or Maryland. Maryland drivers are known to be like the worst drivers. I think Texan drivers bad? Hold on 1 second. Did you miss him? All right, come here, Boogie Oogie. Come on. What? You wanna come say hi? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you guys. I didn't get any treats. I didn't get any attention. My granddad doesn't love me. He just calls me gingivitis and hates me. Oh my goodness. He's so pretty. I miss the community. I know. Okay, we'll do treats. We'll do treats. I know. Jay and anybody, guys, I'm gonna go back through with the resubs because there have been so many. Let me go back through. Hold on. We gotta get her a nacho. I know. Kastaclysm. You guys. Thank you. Are you okay? Okay, she had a little burp. Kastaclysm and just anybody with the resubs, the gifted subs. Thank you guys so much. It's so good to see you guys again. Goldlock, hi too. Lady Tracy, I see. Yes. I completely understand where fearing for your life came from. I always look in the mirrors when taking a turn just to make sure a fearless, reckless car from behind doesn't go the opposite lane to go past. Yeah. Okay, wait. All right, Jay. I'm talking about like for me, the scariest driving in Romania was Bucharest, because I think in the States, at least where I'm from, like a lot of people leave good wiggle room. It's like bumper to bumper. It is butts to nuts with the cars in Europe. I cannot. Were you planning on doing a Final Fantasy MTG for pre-release? I didn't pre-order any cards and I regret it. I regret it so much. I know I should have. I don't even know. I'll still try to get my hands on, I know you're such a guppy. I'll try to get my hands on some of the others, but I don't think I'll get any of the, didn't we talk about this? I don't think I'll get any of the commander decks because I just didn't pre-order anything. But casual observer, come on. Why is that the moment that you comment? Please. All right. Say, oh my gosh, I haven't had a treat in so long and I miss you. The pre-release cards you can get at the event to play. At an event to play? Wait, what do you mean? At an event to play? People are getting so aggressive now. Wait, with what? With what stuff? Also, Pulse Vulcan, welcome back into. My friend bought a BMW and turned on the traction control when doing the power button. Was that like the same day that they bought it? Girl, you're a mess. I had to take out, I put it back in, but I had to take his sword out earlier because she kept biting it again. She has you have a vendetta against Sephiroth and I just don't understand it. I know, Troublemaker, thank you so much. The cat is so cute. Anarch, thank you so much as well. Yes, we're gonna be celebrating her 19th birthday in August too. I just bought some of her, Target had these really cute birthday cat stuff. So we'll do a little ginger party in August. Yeah, birds as well. Local shops have releases today. Okay, so I'm gonna try, okay. I'm gonna try to go to a shop probably tomorrow then when I'm off. Also, Jizzard, welcome back in as well. She's trying to help me win FF7, it must be. Flows, hi, haven't seen you in a little bit. How are things? And Chaotic Summer too. Sun, thank you and welcome back in. And Nick, hi too. I'm so glad to be back, guys. I just think in general, I know I told you guys this winter, I'm not taking like the 2 weeks off that I normally do. I'm not a long vacation girly. I think I'm realizing I love my routine so much. I don't want to do longer trips than like 5-6 days. And that's including like the travel time and everything. I fear for my life when I was in a cab around the Arctodrome. Yes, yeah, well, isn't that like one of the largest roundabouts, right? Maybe not like the largest one, but that one is terrifying. Signore, okay, I'll do the posture check after. I can't posture check with her in my lap. Yeah. Did you see anything with the Greek gods? So on Naxos, I guess the main thing that we really saw on Naxos was it's not the Temple of Apollo, but it's this arch. It's kind of like this arch of Apollo. That was really cool. So we saw that. We attempted to go see one of the Kouros statues. And I say attempted because I ended up crashing the bumper. That was when I had a bumper situation. So we aborted that mission and we ended up not really seeing a lot of other stuff that day. Because the main way that, like, to see a lot of the stuff on Naxos, you kind of do need to rent a car. And yeah, I had a bad rental experience. I had a bumper situation. Remember how I don't know why these things happen to me. These things happen to me and my mom together. When we're together, we've always laughed about how something inevitably on the trip will go wrong, but it will be one of our biggest memories, but it's like a painful memory. 2 weeks is my max as well. Yeah, like 2 weeks is, and it has to be with like really good people. I think it's hard to go 5-6 days with anyone and not feel um, friction, if you will. I'm loving your FF9 playthrough. Yes, and now that I'm back, you guys, I'm hoping to do like genuinely longer episodes. I know who redeemed it.
Precious.
Who redeemed the first one of the day?
Potatoes.
I am hoping to do longer episodes. I know I kept saying that. No, Zen. Shadow. Yeah, I had to keep the episodes a little bit shorter because I was making sure that you guys had episodes while I was gone. So I was trying to be ahead. So I'm gonna try to make the episodes a little longer going forward because there's just so much good stuff happening. You gotta play Assassin's Creed Odyssey and compare with what you saw. I still need to see 300 too. There's so many things that I haven't seen. I saw all these statues for Leonidas and things. Also Sigmund, thank you for 7 months too. I'm gonna go back on all these resubs as well. Pulse Vulcan with 4 months. I knew I forgot something. And also Vape Master, thank you for the follow as well. I'm so excited to play this game a little bit too. I got into it a few times with my mother when I went to Greece in 2019. Maybe it's the sun. Like, do you think it's maybe the sun or something that just makes you a little bit more aggressive? I don't know, but we were having a couple spats to be sure. Yes, I would love to play. Well, so I own Tactics. I haven't seen the trailer for it, but I own Tactics. Zeke.
The three words that
I
best
saw the
describe
Apollo,
you are as
not
follows,
statue, but I think I
and
saw the arch, the
quote,
Apollo arch.
Stink,
Zeke.
stank,
Thank you for the
stunk.
$13 donation. I need to change the $13 donation to a Marcus alert. Just out of respect. Is that the Kastaclysm? It looks and sounds like her, but now she's tanner with a burnt piece. She's tanner than a burnt piece of toast. So happy to have you back, Casta. I miss this positive environment. You're the best and the greatest to ever do it. It's great. Zeke. Zeke is always like this just well of banter and jokes and edits, and then you do these donations and you get emotional with me, and it means so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything you do. I was seeing some of the clips you were creating while I was gone too, and it just, I don't know, all those things, my mom and I were talking about it because she was like, she was not excited to leave. And she was like, man, you seem like you're, you know, just trying to get out of here. And I was like, I love what I get to do. And ridiculous. Candidate. Candidate 33. Nobody had even mentioned Expedition yet. Candidate, you goober. 33 years old. No. Guys. Thank you so much, Candidate. Cold as ice. Thank you for 22 months too. 33 is the new 13. I thought about it as I started to play it. Expedition 33. Well, nobody had said it yet. Candidate, thank you for 33 gifted subs to the channel and community. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Expedition 33, by the way. Have you heard of this little gem? Yeah? Are you done? Are you done? There's a little more. I was just gonna say, it's so, I don't know, I actually think that is a little thing that you can take for granted, is that feeling of not having sadness when you leave a vacation, because you know you're going back to something just as good, like something just as fulfilling and joy-filled, and that's this community, like through and through. So thank you guys just for being patient, and I don't know, it's always, you guys are built into my routine. You guys are a part of my life in so many ways, so it's always kind of hard to go away and step away, even though I know it's necessary and it's good. And I know my mom really enjoyed it, so just thank you guys. Pezzable Showstopper, I saw too. Happy King, thank you for the follow. Yes, Summer Game Fest today, and then Sunday is Xbox Showcase. Today, do you have a little scratch on your ear, above your ear? Today we might be joined by Anna and Jess. They might pop in for a little voice call while we're watching. And then Sunday during the Xbox Showcase, Jess will be on call with us, and I think she's streaming that one. Yeah, Xbox Showcase is 1 p.m. on Sunday. I know, I missed you too. Oh, she's a little squishy. Retro, welcome back in. Thank you for the 100 bits. I need to posture check. I have a super delayed posture check. Hold on. I have a super delayed posture check. Is Jess that lady that steals hotel rooms? Hold on, is there a story that I don't know? Because I haven't gotten to talk to Anna and Jess. So I haven't gotten to talk to Jess about TwitchCon. Did she steal a hotel room? Did you know the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster was leaked way back along with FF9 remake? I also saw you guys posted, who posted the thing about Vivi? There's like the cutest Vivi plushie in the store that I need to see. The hotel catcher Jess. What? Get out of the hotel, Jess. What in the world? I need to hear this. Retro, it was fantastic. Thank you for the well wishes, by the way. Happy King, welcome back in. Well, it's great to see you back in here. I recognized the name. Windhaven, hi as well. Anna filled us in on the lore. The lore for which thing? For which thing? The Vivi plushie. I need to run to the store. I actually need to make a big... I need to go visit the Final Fantasy, or the Squeenix store. I ordered the Zidane and Dagger figures. I didn't know that there was a Dane and Dagger figures. Oh, I think my piece is gonna be that necklace that I create, but it would be really cool to get a statue of some sort. I don't know. I'm probably holding out for I'm holding out for the villain statue in this one. All right. I just need to add to my wall of red flags. Yes, fantastic. Wait a minute. Not an entire hotel room, but we need an alert for Rotterdam. Wait, okay. Can somebody fill me in on this? Okay, it's okay. I'll ask her when we get into the call, because I know she's hopping on at 5 p.m. She'll hop in to the call with us. So, Butcher, we are back at it again. Cinemetsu, welcome back too. I never know, like a lot of times new people will pop into the stream and then I'll go on a trip and I don't know if I'll ever see them again. And you're back and you're gifting. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, 9, not the 9 gifted subs. The 9 gifted subs to the channel community. Y'all cannot make every number a number. There are already numbers, Casta. Retro, I have picked up stuff, but I haven't. I picked up stuff right before I left, but I wasn't able to open any of it. Because normally I don't open, like I'll pick up boxes, but I don't like to open it until I'm able to actually message back and everything. Mustang, Sally. Scarm, welcome back in as well. Okay, I need to go back. I've missed a million things and a half. I hope you had fun with your mom. I saw the Witcher concert. Wait, didn't you post pictures of this? I think I might have saw this. They added more North American dates for later this year. I haven't gone to any of these concerts and I need to find one, because wasn't the FF7 one going around for a while? Delta Force too. And Sergeant Sean, thank you for 9 months. Carson with the 10,000 for purple. That tasted purple. Watch for the monster because she will start biting Sephiroth. I believe it. Yeah, Mustang, thank you so much. How was it? I'm sure it was amazing. Emmy, welcome back into Starship. Hi. Oh man, I do what I want. You have a problem. All right, Quoter, I see. Yeah. I'm assuming then, wait, this is crazy. This is so funny. You're talking about red? Wait. Yeah, red. Red's the one that I do what I want. Yeah. Super water. Purple. That tasted purple. I gotta remember this. I love Red's character so much. Hold on. Which purple do you want? Do you want light purple? Kina does what they want. You got a problem. What is Red's? Now I need to go back into it. You're right, it's Kina. Kina's, no, you are right. I do what I want. You gotta bring Ginger. Look, she's getting ready. She sniffed it. I'm sorry, I gotta go purple. My brain is mush right now. Holy lettuce, it's all the sun. My brain is just running on fumes. Hold on. Light purple? Oh, let me do, okay. Light purple? With a purple top. There, that one's good. The concert was a ton of fun. Music was great. People were cosplaying. Wait, that's so cool. I actually hadn't thought about that, but you're probably right. A ton of people probably do cosplays for these. Ah, Mr. Chill, hi too. Holy lettuce. Thank you for 6 months of continual support. I'm not gonna lie, I missed having the streams. Now time to half lurk at work. Go crush it. Enjoy the rest of your lurk work. And we will see you when you get off today. Only predictable thing is uncertainty. That's right. Only predictable thing is uncertainty. Armand's quote. I'm really excited to get back into it because it's been 2 weeks since I've touched that game. 2 weeks. It's far too long. I'm gonna forget how to do everything. Good deeds. Hi. I'm not gonna make it through the Mario Bros. Masterpiece later. I am excited for that one though, because did you say that this is actually kind of, it didn't get the best reviews, right? Also, Goom. I'm a Goom, is it? Thank you and welcome in. I've been watching the Final Fantasy IX videos on YouTube for a while. Well, welcome into the live side. We are always playing something different. Everything, it's my normal spiel. Have you guys missed it? I kind of missed it a little bit. But if you guys are new or popping in from YouTube or you're on the stream side, I have my Let's Play channel. And then I also have this fun little, you know, we've been doing this for a little bit now. I think on Sunday, we're celebrating like just a small amount of years, 7 years streaming. But we're always playing something different here. And everything on Let's Play channel is pre-recorded. But over here is where the fun happens. It's the magic. Pimmy, hi too. My money's on Kuja. Dude, I need the Kuja statue, okay? Where is the Kuja statue? I could have Sephiroth here, Kuja. I need to see who the villain in FF8 is, and will I fall in love with the villain in FF8? That's the question. It's a cheesy 90s action movie that has a little to do with the lore of Mario other than the character names, which makes it perfect. I need to see this even more. I need the harem of villains. I think she's eating or she's doing something. The chaos of doing it live. It's like the Let's Play channel, but just chaotic because y'all get to change the outcome of how the stream goes. The answer will be yes. When in doubt, Castro likes the villain. For FF9, make sure to take your time on disc 3 because disc 4 is really short. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, Ryan, I think you were here when I was saying it, but I'm gonna try to do some longer episodes moving up now that I'm back for a while. You guys are stuck with me for a little bit. I say this knowing nothing about the game. Wait, about FF9? Mr. Strike, thank you for 16 months and a tier 3 as well. I'm about as good as you can be. I am as happy as a clam, which I'm not gonna unpack that one, but I'm really happy to be here. Forlorn, will I love the FF8 villain? It's complicated. Okay, I'm happy as a clam bake. Yes, I'm happy as everybody was in the movie Clam Bake. Spirit is not only on well, yes, Spirit is only on Fridays, but we aren't always going to be doing Spirit. So there's always something different on Fridays. But yeah, I'd like to finish Spirit. I've really enjoyed playing this game. So I just kind of wanted to hang out with you guys, play a little bit more of it today. And then at 5 p.m. we have the Summer Game Fest. There's lots of games. What are you guys excited about maybe possibly seeing? Also, LS, welcome in. Has anyone ever studied and confirmed how happy clams actually are? This is why I was like, I'm not gonna unpack that one. But my favorite saying is water off a duck's back. This is like my favorite saying. I'm fine with 10 hours, the Chocobo Hot and Cold. I still need to do a 1 hour, like I still need to do like a 1 video of binging and Chocobo Hot and Cold, like the Riddler. Manta. I miss laughing with you guys. I miss just like, I don't know. I just miss it. Manta. I laugh with other people and I laugh with my mom and I had fun on the trip, but I just, I love it here. Manta, thank you for 14 months and a tier 3 for 6 months in advance as well. Ew, I thought this was the exit group door. Who mislabeled these? Was it the mods? Manta, did you just resub at tier 3 for 6 months as well? Manta, thank you so much. Oh man, Stupendous, welcome back into. Can we get a gauge on how happy clams are? I showed you my clam. Please respond, Team Money. Oh my goodness, Cinemetsu, it's so good to see you. Oh, you basically only eat clams, okay. So they're not very happy. There's a few characters in FF8 that you'll fall in love with. I feel like I fall in love with every character in every Final Fantasy. So how happy are you guys about like, what does this mean for Final Fantasy Tactics? Do I not need to go back and play the original? Does this one look like it'll meet the need? Like, what's the situation there? Outer, Stark too. Stark, thank you. Thank you so much. Da Vinci, you're like, you're the problem. Stark, thank you for 15 months of continual support. Truly. Naruke, welcome back into Festival. Hi. Call it the Chocopocalypse for the title for that video. Okay, I could see this. Lots of laughs. The laughs are of embarrassment. It's definitely you guys laughing at me, not with me. Make no mistake. I get that. I know nothing about Final Fantasy, but I've always wanted to get into it. I just don't know how or where to start, Godrin. Everybody's gonna have a different path of saying how you should start. And honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say there's definitely probably more preferable ways to start, but I've kind of counter to what I think a lot of people would think. Shadow Knight, I hate you. Khalid, hi. People used to. I haven't allowed it for a little bit, but I do need to bring it back onto the docket. But it's not been a redeemable for a while. Outer, thank you. I've got to say, to me, FF9 has been incredibly impressive as far as like being new user friendly. For somebody who knows nothing about Final Fantasy, I feel like it encapsulates all the joy and all of the fun things that I loved about the other ones, while giving you the accessibility as somebody who maybe forgets a lot of the mechanics or a lot of like what it is because of the Moogle that pops up and is like, hey, like you can use the help button so easy in that game. So I feel like that's a nice entry to it. And also the story is really nice so far too. Outer, thank you so much for 84 months. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. G-Friend, thank you for the follow as well. Metal Gear, thank you for 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. And also Save Z-Cake. Speaking of clams, where are the tags? Is this how people find their way here, right? I know during this game, we don't have tags. I think Vert's been sleeping on his job, to be honest. I don't know. We haven't had weird tags with the Fox game, right? I don't think so. You can either choose old or new graphics in the new one. So you could just flip back, but now you have voice acting. See, look, guys. I don't think this voice acting, the voice acting is not where it's at in FF9. So I think if we're doing tactics, I should probably go with the new one, so that I can just pawn that task off to somebody else. It also is a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking because I feel like while I'm busy reading, I don't know. I prefer both of it. What I will say the charm of FF9 has been for me, and I think this is something you guys have enjoyed as well, is every single person, when you read somebody's line or somebody's character, you're going to add how you interpret them. So there is an element of, I guess, variety when you watch somebody play a game that's not voice acted, because they get to bring that character to life, maybe in a different way than you envision them. The Scottish accent. Hold your wish. Oh gosh, that was a hoot and a half. That was something else. That was a root tootin' time. I know. Fish, hi as well. We demand the southern drawl, Final Fantasy's tactic. Zidane. Zidane. Do you have a Switch 2 or any interest in the game? Zila, I do not have the Switch 2. I see everybody's been in a kerfuffle about it. I just recently got a Steam Deck, so I don't see myself really getting the Switch 2. I also realized that there was a posture check from a million years ago, so let me do that. But yeah, I don't see myself getting it anytime soon. It does look really cool. To be completely honest, I know 0 things about it. I just don't understand how it's any different from a Switch 1. If I had to guess, better graphics, maybe more accessibility to a lot of different games. I don't know. Gaslight, welcome back in. Dude, my freckles came out full force on my trip. You just interpret everybody as Southern. Shadow Knight. It's just more expensive. Shadow Knight. With 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. It's a Switch 2. It's literally a Switch 2. Okay, so it's like going from an Xbox to an Xbox 360 to an Xbox One. It's just the next iteration. Switch 2. It's mostly hype. I don't know if I've ever gotten a console when it's first released. I think that would maybe have been the only reason why I maybe would have gotten it, but now that ship sailed. I don't know. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've never bought a console when it first released. It's the same console, but with more power. Okay. What, more, okay, more power, more power. All right, so we're going plaid is what you're saying. It's a Switch +1. So I've been geeking out on the Switch too, mostly for the GameCube. Ooh, yes, games that are playing. So can you not do those GameCube games on the Switch one? Also, sorry, Undersea Palace is going hard right now. I need to turn that down a smidge. Just shock. Thank you for 10 months too. I have not forgotten. I'm going back to read all the resubs. I'm a mess and a half. And Mixed Bat, thank you for the follow too. That's what I don't like about certain approaches to new consoles. Less innovation, more about locking other users out of new games and consoles. Yeah, like some games are inaccessible from that. I'm trying to think, did the Xbox 360 do that a lot? I'm trying to think right now. Or maybe it was more to do with backwards compatibility. Final Fantasy Tactics is pretty unforgiving and difficult. Remaster has a lot of quality of life improvements and learning how it works easier. But you can choose to suffer like we all did with the original experience. Maybe we'll do the newer one for Tactics because that is a little different. That gets a lot more into term. It's just different, right? It's like a completely different style game. I don't know what to expect with that one. I kind of want to go in with zero expectations, maybe with the new one. Gaslight. If you didn't pay for something, you're stealing. Gaslight. Thank you for 5 gifted subs to the channel and community as well. Oh my goodness, y'all, my heart. Tactics' very first fight was a hell of a skill check, and if I remember, if I had to guess, this is supposed to be, like you said, a lot of quality of life improvements. Let me let her out real quick. And a way to get like new age players in the door. You know, again, that accessibility. Okay, I gotta go. Give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Hold on. Are you guys behaving? Hold on. Jumping through hoops. Thank you for 4 months too. Salted Wasabi London. No, it was the plaid. It was the flannel. It didn't count. That wasn't technically the chair. It was the plaid. If you don't eat your, you can't have your pudding. Okay. No, that was not the full chair. No, Sir Jackalicious. Lawful, thank you as well. It was a little longer than 1 second. Jumping through hoops and salted wasabi. Which, every time I see your name, Salted Wasabi, I picture going to, if anybody's gone to TJ Maxx, they have like, or even like a Home Goods, they have that section where they have the food and they always inevitably have salted wasabi beans just sitting there in a bag. And I do get them sometimes because they're actually pretty good. Or they'll have like a flavor, like a nice kind of roasted flavor of something. Hiding chair with flannel today counts. That does not count. What are these new rules? You guys are gonna start throwing in these funky rules for 12 games of Christmas too. Joka, hi. Gone for 2 weeks and she thinks she can trick us by hiding the chair. I'm trying all of the sneaky moves today. London, thank you so much. The food section is my greatest enemy. It's too addictive. Barky, hi, by the way. So my parents just called and I thought it was to check in and they started singing happy birthday. LoJack, happy birthday. You forgot it was your birthday? Like you didn't even realize it until your parents called you? To be fair, that I feel like it's easier to forget how old you're turning, but your whole birthday? Oh, what the heck? LoJack, you're celebrating it with the community. What do you mean? You are doing something for it. Tactics is infamous for needing multiple save files because your save file can get soft locked or you accidentally enter some battles before you're ready. They just launched you into it. What was my favorite food or drink in Greece? Larbear, thank you for 27 months as well. May I have your southern blessing. Look, let the sun shine on your interview, Semetu. All right, you're gonna do great things. Enjoy it, crush it. Let us know how it is after. The sun is shining on you today. Salted beans and purse meat, a winning combination. No, seriously, Semetsu, let us know how it is. Today's LoJack's 111th birthday. Settle down, alas. 71 years is far too short a time to live such excellent and admirable hobbits. I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve. In my case, it's because I'm so salty playing games that I needed an extra level, hence the wasabi. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Sobjan, thank you for 9 months too. Larbear, happy Friday. Sobjan. You know the art director of Final Fantasy Tactics is the same. Of Grand Blue Fantasy. What is Grand Blue Fantasy? Okay, what was my favorite food in Greece? Hold on. I know, Godred, I just do this because I'll probably throw it on later, like if I get cold. It's just hot as heck in my house right now. I had to turn the AC back on and it just does not want to churn and burn. What was my favorite thing? Okay, oh my goodness. There were these, okay, first of all the seafood was amazing, but we went to this one Greek tavern, which there's Greek tavernas everywhere. There was this one where they had these like fried zucchini ball that it was like zucchini and cheese. And it was like a mozzarella ball, but with zucchini, and it was so good. I don't know how to describe it. It was amazing. That was really good. I had so many olives, so many olives, so much bread. Like I said, I ate so much, yet I felt like the healthiest version of myself than ever. Their tomatoes were so fresh. Naxos is known for their potatoes. So the potatoes were especially good, like all of their fries and stuff. Oh no, actually one of the best things I had were these like meatballs. Screech. Screech. Welcome back, Casta. I hope you had a lovely time in Greece. It was amazing. And the most important thing was my mom just had so much fun. It was the best way to celebrate her 60th. And that's all I could ask for, is I just wanted her to feel an overwhelming amount of joy and love on that trip. And it was everything she wanted and more. Yeah. The Plague Tale reference.
What? Potatoes.
Who redeemed it now? Was it candidate?
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. There were a lot of potatoes. When we went horseback riding, I took her horseback riding on the beach too, but we passed a lot of potato fields. Skis at this. Okay, so weirdly enough, I kept looking for places that did Sponacopia. There was not a lot, but just the pita and olive oil. Olive oil was amazing. I actually didn't do a lot of drinking. No place had lychee martinis, understandable. Also, Gloom Shadows, hi. My trick to remembering my birthday is always remember when my younger brother's birthday is. Sometimes like putting it next to something else helps like that. That's how I remember my middle brother's birthday, is remembering that it's near Christmas. I just always think about it with something else. Grouping. Also, Brent, welcome back in. You get some of that delicious meat cut off of the spike. Ugh. So Anna actually went to Naxos earlier, or last year I should say, and she gave me this good place's name and stuff, and it just, the stars did not align. So we did get some, but not where they were cutting it off for us. Like the place that she had recommended, I didn't get to go to after all, and I was super bummed out. But we did do a lot of amazing restaurants. I think the fish was especially really good. One of my favorite meals was actually one of the, it was like the middle of the day. I think it was 2 p.m. This was on the 4th day of the trip. I just wanted a steak. I don't care if it was like it was not 4 p.m. I'm sorry. It was like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. My mom wanted to go lay on the beach and there was a restaurant. I just love the environment because it's like all these restaurants, and then they have where you can sit out on the beach and have a cabana or stuff. And I was like, I want a steak. I just want a steak and I want it now. And it was one of the best steaks I've had in my life, actually. Like even better than Ruth's Chris, all of those, like Texas de Brazil, all that stuff. Blade High, everything was just so fresh. I remember my brother's birthday, and also the bread. The bread like doesn't hurt my stomach the same way that sometimes I feel like I bloat like crazy from bread here. Unless it's, look, Greek bread, amazing. Texas Roadhouse rolls, baby, look. It's so funny because when we got back here, my mom was like, everything tastes so bland, and I'm over here getting chicky lele. I want my Chipotle. I'm like, Mom, I'm ready. I'm back. I want my fake food. Someone told me Quiznos was Greek, and I never knew if they were serious or trolling. I have not heard of a Quiznos in so long. Mediterranean food, not only does it taste good, but it's also very healthy. So healthy. Did you tan? I mean, I thought I tanned, but I guess not. This is my only proof. No, I actually intentionally I've kind of gotten away from trying to tan like crazy, but this is it's my small proof that I tanned. It's my thumb. I think that's about it. Near Christmas, what a ripoff. Yeah, he always gets a little, yeah, he gets screwed over there. You're at the age where the other day with a more year though. I know. Shoof tie. They have a martini and I would wonder if they made a good lychee. So maybe in the future, just ask. No, so I was looking, a lot of places don't even have lychees. Like they would have to have the lychee with the mixture and everything. But yeah, maybe they could do something similar, but it's just something about that lychee martini. I'm not a martini person besides that. So our host, he was super nice. Even after wrecking his whole bumper, he gave us these like Greek treats and then the specific alcohol that I think is very unique to Naxos. One of their main exports or something. So he gave us that. So I do have that. So the story. Okay, so the story of how I ended up not wanting to rent a car, but we ended up driving a car. I ended up scraping the entire front bumper of this random car. Yes, I had no, it wasn't a fender bender. Let me tell the story. London, thank you for the 500 bits too. I did actually get the lamb meat sweats. If you guys ever go there, there's a restaurant in Naxos called Boca and it was the best. They had the best lamb with the best french fries. It was really good. A lot of places it was just like meat and fries. And oh, the salads. Okay, I had a watermelon salad, but there was no lettuce. It was watermelon. Well, there was a couple leaves. There were a couple leaves, mint. It was so weird. And then I had green beans with feta and strawberries. I would have never thought to put green beans with strawberry and feta, but it was like a watermelon salad with other things that I never would have thought to put together. Like the fruit and vegetables combinations just didn't make sense, but they were some of the best things I've ever had. Yeah, the melon. And now I'm banned from Greece. No, so here is the story. Let me tell the story because I say right now, and I'm knocking on wood so that I don't get cursed, but I have never been the reason for an accident, even to this day. Like I've had somebody else fender bender me, but I have never been the reason for it. Well, okay, so my mom really wanted to go explore these places. She wanted to see the Koros. She wanted to go to a couple different towns, and the taxis were extremely expensive there. Like even just going 10 minutes, it was like 30 euros. So we were staying at a villa and the guy has all of his contacts because the downside, I think he's trying to kind of combat the fact that it's not a hotel and it's not in the main town. So he has all these like accommodations and amenities and things that you can add on. And so he has a couple cars to lend out to people. Well, he didn't have any more of the like rental cars, but he had his son's car. And he was really nice. And he was like, look, I trust you guys. You're gonna be fine. You'll do this. Like, he didn't tell me anything. I was like, no, I don't really feel comfortable with this. Like, I'm not gonna borrow your son's car. He was like, no, he just got it. It's brand new. It's fine. I was like, no, seriously, I don't want to take this car. And he was like, oh, you'll be fine. Just go and take it. It was his son's car. He was pawning off his son's car. So the main roads are fine. The main roads are not the issue on Naxos. The main roads are totally fine. If you break it, you owe it. Okay, Pi, by the way, welcome back in. So anyways, we go by way of Google Maps. I'm a Google Map queen. I love Google Maps. I live by it. I swear by it. I really do enjoy it. So we go to this mountain town, which is really tiny to begin with. First of all, I hate driving up mountains. I learned on stick shift, so I feel like I have rollback PTSD with cars and hills. Like, I think I was trained to hate hills because nowadays, I think if you do get a manual car now, they have some manual cars have like anti-rollback, but I did not grow up on a car that had anti-rollback. So I learned to fear hills. And this entire terrain was mostly just going up these insane mountain hills. These roads are not meant for two cars, okay? If there's another car coming, you have to like get into the ditch, let them pass, and then you go, or vice versa. It's like a standoff. The roads are not meant for two vehicles, especially when you get up into the mountain town. So we get up, we're fine, we get coffee, we have a little spat. It was a little, you know, I was super stressed driving. I was like, I hate this. Why did I do this? I should have never put myself in this position, but it's fine. We eat at the restaurant that the host had recommended and everything. I type on Google Maps, take me here. And somebody on Google needs to update what is considered an actual road in that town, because we're in this tiny Toyota and it takes us down the most sketchy of sketchy. Like, this was the skinniest road I've seen in my life. It wasn't even officially a road. It was like a bunch of cobblestone pieced together, mixed with some concrete, mixed with dirt, mixed with everything. I went to Mordor. It was a hallway and the car was not it. But I trusted Google. I tried so hard to trust it. So it was not even like country road. I've been down some sketchy country roads and this was scarier than anything I've seen in my whole life. And so we went down. So the descent is fine. And I'm like, okay, the road's getting smaller. The road's getting more narrow. It's fine. It's fine. And at some point we're taking this sharp turn and there was like the remnants of, I guess, like a bricks on the ground or something. I didn't see it. We were turning. And the way that the car like hit it, it just scraped the entire front bumper. Like, I went to turn the corner and I just felt it and I just went for it. And it just, it was so, I heard the scraping and I committed and I kept going. And I just like, what do you do? By the time you hear that, so we scraped the bumper. I get to a stop. I see where Google's trying to take us. It's trying to take us up a steeper, just complete dirt road. I'm like, this was not a road. This was like a road for donkeys. This was not for a car to go down. And I bet that's why I didn't run into any other cars down there, because no one was taking a car down there. So I just stop and I'm sitting here. There's a fork in the road. I get out of the car. I see the bumpers scraped up. There's a goat in the field next to me looking at me being like, you effed up. Like, you did this. The bumper did its purpose. And thankfully it stuck with the bumper. So I did a multiple turn of shame and then we went back up and then we had to ascend the hill that we had to go down on. That scared the heck out of me. It was worse than San Francisco hills, guys. This was the scariest like ascent of my life. I felt like I was climbing to heaven, but it felt like hell. It was so bad. And so the worst part of all of this is my mom and I start feeling so guilty. We're kind of laughing. Like, do you know when something's so tragic? Like the event, the goat watched it all. The goat watched it all judging. You know when something's so bad that you just can't help but laugh at it. So we're cracking up. And then it occurs to me that I'm like, I have to tell this man that his brand new son's car just got its whole bumper scraped. Like Ascension 2014. The goat judgments were the worst. I wish the goat had not been there. Oh my gosh, we're just nervous laughing. So our host name was John. He was so delightful. He was awesome. He seemed really nice, but he also, I feel like he had the capacity to also get upset. I just feel like we all have the capacity to get upset. Shoot, if I loaned my car out to somebody and somebody did something to it, I would be furious. So my mom and I start stressing and we're doing a 45-minute drive of shame where we're like, okay, well, you know what? Let me fill up his tank because, you know, that's a nice thing to do. Here, I wrecked your bumper, but I filled up your gas tank. So I take a picture of the bumper and I sent him, because you were using like WhatsApp. I text, it was 45 minutes of dread. No, but the dread gets worse. I'm sorry, this is the longest story ever because this is the most memorable part. We get back, I take a picture. I back it up into, by the way, like the ascent to our place was crazy as well. I didn't want to be there. And I park it, I even reverse it. I'm like, full tank, reversed. This has got to combat the fact that I wrecked your car. So I take a picture, I text him, I'm feeling so bad, I'm feeling so guilty. Okay, first of all, Sir John doesn't have the purple or the blue check marks, so I didn't even see if he saw the message. He doesn't come to the villa, he doesn't come over, he doesn't text me back, and for 24 hours, we sat there just in fear, I'm like peeing myself. I could not sleep that night. I felt so guilty, and I was like, what if he didn't see it? Should I double text? Should I triple text? Should I call him? He comes over the next day and I don't know what it was, but he must have known that I felt like the worst person in the world because he comes over and he's like, girl, cars are meant to be driven and to be crashed. You're like my daughter, like in his Greek accent, like he was like, you're like my daughter, you're fine. And I told him like we would pay for it. And so he got it fixed and it was like 200 euros. And I was just praying that it was, you know, only I guess the cheapest it was, because it could have been a lot more. So yeah, I had a 200 euro incident because I wrecked a bumper and I got judged by a goat in a field because Google Maps does not know the definition of a road. Okay, it does not know the definition. Screech, by the way. Oh, okay, wait, I think I saw this. I haven't picked it up yet, but I know it's safe. I know it's safe. And he was so relaxed. He was so fine. It sounded like a video game quest. It could have been a lot worse. Like, that's what my mom kept saying. She was like, it could have been worse. And also, I have to believe that when he lent us the car, yes, you hope that the person doesn't crash, but maybe, like, you don't loan a car without knowing it's a possibility, right? Senor, thanks for the follow. Esteban, hi. Worst GPS navigation I can recall was happening to me in Iowa visiting my grandparents. A paved road, which turned into a 1-lane road, turned into a gravel road, which would not have been bad, except that it was this full storm too. You had to have been in a okay, being in a 250 with 4-wheel drive changes it. But even still, it was so scary. I hate hills. Like, I think it has so much to do with the fact that I learned on manual. So I think it's just like always that fear of the rollback. It did feel like a quest to Mordor somehow. Yeah, Nomad, thank you. Okay, well, that was the worst part, is he said that it was so new he didn't have it registered or something. So I don't know. He just said he knew a guy who knew a guy and they were gonna fix it for 200 euros. So I just paid him 200 euros and cried. And that was it. Now that you've fled the country, you should text him some clips of you driving Millie. He was really nice though. Like, when I say he came over, I was feeling so guilty and he was like, oh, they're meant to be crashed. My daughter does it all the time. You're like my daughter. Did John not see your cyberpunk driving? But this is the worst part, is I like debated not telling you guys this story because I knew y'all would never let me live this down. I know. Boulevard, thank you, by the way, Temporal. But it did make for an unforgettable memory that my mom and I will forever, like, we will always remember it, you know? Also, Needless, welcome back. I really like the Greek dish. Wait, okay, I don't think I tried this. And tzatziki, of course. The tzatziki was amazing, yeah. The bifeki, is it? No, Bill, is that is it Bifeki? Or is there an L in there? I'm having trouble seeing that. What is it? Because I don't know if I saw this one. Also, No Name, thank you for 39 months. Almost shortened it to 29 months. Over 3 years of continual support. Oh, and that was my first vendor situation. Yeah. You know us too well. Of course, of course. I remember when GPS was getting to be more popular back in the early 2000s and people were driving into lakes and ponds. Yeah, I mean, okay, when it comes to my judgment and my eyes, I could tell the road was narrowing. I could tell it was getting dangerous and sketchy, but I trusted Google more than I trusted myself, which says a lot, and it's a problem. It's kind of hilarious to me now how in the pursuit of trying to save money through getting a ride, you actually ended up spending more on repairs. Yes, I think it would have been cheaper if we had taken a taxi. Literally. It would have been cheaper. It was so bad. And then that happened on like the 4th day. I think that happened on like day 4. So every time I saw John, I just felt so bad. But it all worked out. It was fine. It was a good time. And now, you know, I get to say I drove overseas and I also wrecked overseas, and it's fine. It could have been a lot worse, like you said. Fixon, welcome back into Last Dragon High, where people end up falling into a river. Well, and also, yeah, falling into a river for good moments. Well, a lot of people over there use the mopeds. They use mopeds and then they use 4-wheelers, but like not like how we would consider a 4-wheeler. There's something different. They have like a whole cage system and everything too. But I think more tourists have accidents on those. And to be honest, I was definitely preferring having a car than having one of those. I still stand by, like, even if it's a moped, I don't feel comfortable not having like long pants or like protection gear, I guess. London, thank you for the 500 bits too. It's okay. It literally will buff out and you can transfer any jail funds. At least, I guess this could be the first time that I said, I used the funds. I used the funds. This is what all of the bail funds led to, was me getting this to buff out. Oh man. Shadow Knight, by the way, hi. Yeah, Johns are cool people. You might be biased. Dark Star with the 300 bits for the car repair fund. There it is. Also, Toast17, welcome in and thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad. Is that your first experience with the channel? The goat posted a video on YouTube titled "Goats Who Stare at Women Drivers." I believe it. That was the most memorable part to me, was the scrape happening, me driving a little further, stopping because I was like, no, I'm not going further. And it was the fork in the road and the goat was there and we locked eyes and it was like, you messed up. And I was like, I know. I felt like he was an alien or something. Would you play a remake of FF9 if it released? Of course. Next question. Getting to experience the story more than once? Yeah, as long as it's not a 3-parter. My heart cannot endure any more 3-parters. I don't even know if I'd be making content by the time they'd release a 3rd part for that game. I hope I'm still making content by the 3rd release for FF7. Can you imagine there's no conclusion to that? Stressful at the time, but a great story and a great memory. It really was, Triple. It's how I have to look at it. It is true. Oh yeah, excuse me, sir. Do you take Twitch bits? Would you? Absolutely. Yeah, Toasted. I'm hoping that they announce something about it. Yeah. So if you came from YouTube, so this is different over here. I'm always playing different games, but it is so many of the same community members that you'll even see commenting on the YouTube videos. So many people have come from YouTube. So I hope you enjoy your time over here as well. But everything for that channel is pre-recorded and separate as well. But I'm so glad that you popped in today. Not the first time the goat sent someone off the road. He's been plotting. He was scheming even. The FF9 remake won't be multi-part and it would be smaller scaled if it's real. Do we think we're gonna get that announcement this weekend, or do you think you're gonna see it around the anniversary date if we were to see anything at all? Also, you bet your bottom dollar I'm caffeine up. Okay, I was like deprived by the time I came back into the States. So bad. Do you have any interest in playing GTA 6 when it comes out? Oh yeah, in the next century or so. Godred, you know me so well. I do intend to get around to the GTA 6s in the next century. Yeah, I think it's safe to say in the next century. It will not be happening anytime soon, but yes. Also, Gomez, welcome back in. I don't think anytime necessarily soon, but hopefully. Yes, they have such strong coffee and grease. So I can't really do coffee. So that's why like I will have like serious just pain in my gut if I do coffee. So I can't do that. I did get like 1 white monster at a time. And yeah, it was just cool. Like I love just talking to people. We talked to so many people. I met so many incredible people that were working on the island. A lot of people come over in the busy season. A lot of people, there were actually a surprising amount of people that were working at some of the tourist functions that we did. Like one of the girls, she was from Sweden and she had been horseback riding for like 13 years, went over to Japan, and then she found, like she met this person who worked at this horse ranch in Naxos who was like, you should come out here. And so she was our guide for the horseback riding. She was really cool. It was, I met these 2 awesome people on the plane over and we all watched, we didn't actually finish it. We only watched like the first episode for Last of Us, but it was just cool. It made the trip go so much faster, at least on the flight there. The flight back was long. I don't like sitting. It's so funny because I can sit here with you guys for 12 hours, no problem. But you asked me to sit on a plane for 12 hours, could not. I hate it. The goat works for the bumper repair guys. It's a gimmick. Oh my gosh, you're right. London, it's a setup. Oh, that Billy Goat. I'm currently watching Resident Evil. Also Jimbo James. Where? Oh my goodness. Jimbo, welcome back in. And I hope that you're enjoying it. I'm excited to get to 3 here soon. Sam, hi. And also Sus, thank you for the follow. Busy babes. Okay, guys, I need to address the resubs because I'm so far behind. What about your mother? She loved it. She really, I don't think it could have been a better trip than it was. I think that's probably the last it was a really special trip because I think that is the last international trip that she's gonna be taking, I think, for her whole life. So it was just everything. I'm glad that it was exactly how she kind of envisioned her last international trip. I'm glad I could make it special for her. You mean you're more comfortable sitting in your cozy home than fast moving plane? And don't get me wrong, there's great movies and things, but I watched the Barbra Streisand movie on the way back. Funny Girl. I think I went Funny Girl, I think it's called. That was cool because I've never really seen a lot of stuff with her in it. Did you finish your Loch Ness Monster romance? I did. Okay, so I finished my Loch Ness Monster romance, which was wild. I did not get it thinking that it had some interesting parts in it, but we are gonna be playing Spirit of the Goat too. But I actually ended up taking a shot on this one series and I bought the first book. I binged it in 24 hours because we took a ferry to Santorini, which was about 3.5, 4 hours. And I finished the whole book in one sitting. And then I finished the second book on the plane. And now I need to finish the third book. And I have to remember what it's called. I think it's called Once Upon a Broken Heart. It's like a series of 3 books. I think it's a YA, but it actually might have just usurped Graceland as my all-time favorite series. I think. Brit, hi. Girl, have you been? Have you seen The Shape of Water? No, I haven't. Is this like a Loch Ness Monster? Is this a Loch Ness Monster movie? I was happy to see Scavengers Reign was available on my flight. Wait, what is Scavengers Reign? Is that like a game? Yeah, I finished the book I was reading. Wait, I finished the book I have been reading today. All in one sitting. Great sci-fi for those that are into it. Which one? I wanted to see. Oh, Scavenger Reign was a sci-fi. It's more about creatures of the Black Lagoon. Wait, I want to see this. The creatures of the Black Lagoon. Sonia too. Sonia, thank you for 26 months too. Are you gonna read Elantris? I need to start now if I'm gonna read it. And I honestly should because I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but it's a 3-part book series, the Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I got to the 3rd book and I realized that I binged the first ones too fast. And now I feel like I need a break because I started to read the 3rd one and I was like, my brain just wanted to skip to the part that I wanted to see. My glasses. Yeah, I should do Elantris because it is a Brandon Sanderson, right? I really have loved the books that I've read by him. So I think I would enjoy it greatly. There's a rumored Square announcement today. No. That will be okay. I might lose my marbles today, so I'm just straight cheesing with you guys today, but I'm so excited to see the games. I saw, because like I was popping on Discord when we were traveling back and I saw you guys posting about Tactics and Silent Hill F, and I was sitting there and I was like, my mom saw like my eye was like twitching and I was like, I want to get back, I want to record, I want to stream, I want to be back with my community. I was just like fringing. Oh man. It was minced steak filled with feta cheese, but it could be more of a German Greek thing. I just Googled and apparently there are many different versions. I'm gonna need to check this out. Like even if there's a Greek restaurant, you know, at a local kind of place that would serve that, but that looks amazing. I mean, little minced steak. Look, I had my first, okay, you guys always have to correct me on this. What was that Welsh? What's the Welsh pasty that I love? The Cornish pasty. I'm a sucker for like a meat pie or a pasty or something pasty. Oh gosh, Mafia news too. I remember seeing some stuff about that from PAX. I think that'll be cool. I wanted to know if you will do Claire Obscure playthrough at the French Final Fantasy like. First of all, Mr. Welcome back in. Yes, that is actually confirmed as my next game I'm doing on YouTube after Final Fantasy 9. So I will be doing the Claire 33. Do we get to see the card damage? And did you get any runs in the wall grease? I will add the card damage to the pictures that I share. Yes, because I did take a picture to it. Did you get any runs in? Oh, like running. I was like, did I get any runs in? Are we talking about a game? Am I doing runs? I did like a mini, so we had it was a really strong incline. It was the most beautiful view. When I show the pictures, you guys will know it was a really high climb, but I did do a run down because we had to get cash out for the bumper. So the closest ATM was maybe like a 25-minute walk. So I decided to do like a partial run for it. I can't run for 25 minutes, but I did do a partial run. It just got really hot. It was super hot. But you know what's crazy? It's because of how much walking we were doing. When I went back to running today, because I did go to the gym this morning, I felt just stronger. I just felt better. And I think it just reminded me that I need to add even just walking back into my daily routine. She be falling down the mountain. Just something down the mountain. Can't crash a car on a walk. I know. Rent to wreck. Gonna start a business. Did you take pictures or would you share of the goat? I didn't take pictures of the goat. I wish I had. My mom didn't even take pictures of that road because when I say our anxiety took over, there was nothing else in that car except for a goat on the side of the road and 2 embodiments of anxiety and stress. Like we were orbs floating in the car, praying that we could make it back up the mountain. There was nothing, there was no other thought in my brain other than this is the worst thing that could have happened to me. I can't imagine probably. It also is not the worst thing that could have happened. Oh my goodness. Don't add, like, I was freaking out on the ferry. I don't like ferries. I do not like ferries. Goat was too fast. We need a goat emote now. The judging goat emote. Oh, if there's new Fable news, that would be on Sunday because of the Xbox game show, but I hope so. This is why I also started early. I knew we were going to be yapping for forever. Speaking of books, have you guys read Red Rising? We read that in the book club. Oh my gosh, was that 2 years ago now? Damn gap, by the way. Subnautica, I still need to play Subnautica 1. They're getting early access for 2 soon. She's playing Claire Obscure. Invest in Kleenex stocks. The Kleenex? No, I don't think I'll cry in that game. I think I'll be fine. Maggie, a movie, The Revenge of the Goats has been just released. Anna made me watch, Jess and we watched this sheep movie where sheep turned evil and were killing everybody. That was horrifying. That you just unlocked that memory for me with goats. Fawns, hi, by the way. The purple light, it's an electric fireplace that can change colors, yeah. Beefy Spider, welcome back in. Welcome back. I hope the trip to Greece was absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Surely the goat in the story was glad to witness the folk hero cast at firsthand. I'm never gonna live this down. Also, are there any games you're hoping to be at the fest? Oh man, 3, by the way, welcome back in. Alien, hi. Any games I'm hoping for? Fable, Final Fantasy? Fable, Final Fantasy news. I would say Fable and Final Fantasy. I think I already said that 3 times now. So if you didn't know, Marcus, thank you for 10 gifted subs. Are you at work right now? Thank you. And also Wraithstone. Okay, I need to go back. You guys need to stop distracting me. I need to go 40. I have to go 1 hour and 18 minutes back. Vientor. Oh. I have to go 1 hour and 18 minutes back and see all of the resubs. Y'all are bad news bears. Vientor, thank you. It's been a while since I first saw Vientor. Thank you for 10 gifted subs to the channel and community as well. The goat was probably like, holy cow, it's gas. Yeah. He was just freaking out. Yeah, Rat Pack. I think a lot of people are at work, but I'm still in EU hours. So I'm like, I don't know what my body's doing right now. I don't even know if I will fully adjust over there. Okay, one thing.
What's taters?
Candidates.
What's taters, huh? Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Candidate. I see 2 weeks happened and nobody changed. Shadow Knight still being a goober boober. Candidate is rolling 13s like it's your job. Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew. Candidate. Thank you for 13 gifted subs to the channel and community. I was just gonna say the one thing I never got used to is not being able to flush my toilet paper down the toilet, guys. That was so... I was not used to that even by the end of the trip. It was just not something I could get used to. Yeah. I had never been somewhere where you had to do that. The way that their pipes are, I don't know if it is like that in Athens, but I guess in this island, the pipe systems are not equipped for all of the tissue paper. So you don't flush the toilet paper, you put it in a trash can next to the toilet paper. There were no bidets, no, there were no bidets. You put the toilet paper in a trash can. There's so many trash cans like all over, and I guess the service that we had for the villa, like they would come and take it out every day. Yeah. Larger roads, new plumbing, yeah. Dominican Republic was the same way. I'd never been somewhere. No bidet, no party. We had bidets in the place that we stayed in PAX, and just oh my gosh, I should, when she gets on the phone, we'll ask her what she thought about the bidets, because it was interesting. Not being able to flush toilet paper is a wild combo. It was, yeah, it was interesting. I'm not. Let's just say you had to be very on top of your wits when you were there to make sure you didn't accidentally let it go into the, yeah, there were bidets in Boston in this, yeah, they had them attached and they were different. It was wild. Did she turn it on and it shot across the room? Her and Mars were playing with it and it just... the dirty toilet bowl water. No. Also, artists, thank you. Also, wait, for subscribing for did you sub for 6 months in a row? It says 4 months straight, but you had subbed for 6 months in total in advance, I think. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you're still enjoying your time here. I guess, well, you're locked in for 6 months, but I hope you are. Yeah. Korea had 5.3 million tourists. I do wonder if Naxos, like I think I went at the perfect time because I do feel like they're gonna continue to have more and more visitors because it was just paradise. Like there were not a lot of people. The food was amazing. The prices were not, when we went to Santorini for that one day, the prices were insane. The dirty water bowl catcher, Jess. Yoda25, by the way. I know, notorious. I do not want to see that. I do not. I've seen enough of them. I'm not above a porta potty, but I don't want to see how they're made. Also, Yoda, hi. You obviously never cry in a game, obviously. Also, hilarious moment at F9. Who am I rooting for? Sees Kuja? Dude, I don't know what it is. I think it's the white hair because I was rewatching Nina and the Starry Bride and it's something about the villains that have like the red eyes and the white hair combination. It's more of like a common thing I think in a lot of animes, but I don't know, it's something about the white hair. Sugar Shags, the goat messing with the toilet pipes. Wait till the FF8 dudes. It's like the charisma or something, yeah. Cause also I was watching when Relena gets stuck at the Duke's mansion or something, and there's the same thing. Red eyes, white hair. Also, Black Death, welcome back in. How was your trip? Started a new job working 12-hour days, so I won't be able to catch streams as much anymore. Well, you better be here when you can. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. I mean, I hope that's what you were hoping for, and we'll be here whenever the stars do align, and hopefully you take full advantage of the VODs or something. We look forward to seeing you when we can. Yeah. Dan, Switch 2 when? If I hear one more thing about the Switch 2, is this the new Claire Obscure? Okay, we need to get started. I never cry at anything. I never cry. I'm not crying. You're crying. The cult demands your full commitment. Dog to Pupper. Thank you for 5 months. I still remember. That is just, oh. That's just, you guys remind me how long I've been doing this for. Happy Friday from France. I hope your day has been well. I hope yours has. My day is still happening. I feel like your day is coming to a close, so I hope it was a good one. Dog to Pupper, thank you for 5 months. I so remember when you first subbed. Actually, it was before you subbed. It was when you first chatted, and I was like, Dog to Pupper, boys to men. Like, I just remember that. You started today, right? Yeah, like I just started my day. All right, I need to go back first. I always thought Kuja's hair was more blue than white. It's not, yeah, it's like a bluish, it's kind of like a bluey. Oh no, now I think of bluey. Oh gosh. My niece loves bluey more than anything. My first experience with the bidet, I went #1 and didn't know what it was. And I pressed and I came out walking with a spot on your chest. Oh man. Also, Pitiful Soup, welcome back in. Thank you. Yeah, just got a little crispy. I did try to just use a lot of sunscreen. I'm a religious sunscreen user. Okay, I'm gonna go back, guys, and I am going to catch every single one of these resubs. I'm gonna do it. Real quick, just blanket across all of it. Thank you guys for just all of the support and coming back and getting to see so many of you guys, and thanks for being flexible. I know I started an hour early, but I was just really excited. I wanted to see you guys, and what is religious sunscreen? Wait a minute, does it pray for you? Old Bantha, hi. Oh, and I also watched the Last Jedi. I think I watched Return of the Jedi. No, I watched The Last Jedi on the way back, which was cool. What else did I do? I'm trying to think if there's anything else to share. I think that was mostly it. It was mostly the goat story. vibe. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate with this because I think my brain is starting to lag behind. I actually listened to Peaceful Days multiple times on the trip. All right, we're gonna put this on. I'm doing this. We're doing it. I'm trying to think about any other games for today. We're not gonna see Fable, so no, we're not gonna see that. Maybe we'll see some Borderlands news. I don't know if we'll see anything more about Borderlands. I want to do another playthrough of Chrono Trigger. What other games could there be? Horror games? I just don't know because we're not normally like tracking the newest games releasing. So I don't even know what to look forward to. Busy babes. Thank you for 72 months of continual support. I swear it only felt like 60 months. Time flies. We have almost 3 years till Halo, guys. Almost 3 years. I already said Final Fantasy and Fable. Yeah, Final Fantasy, anything, Fable, anything. Oh, Perfect Dark. We should see an update on the new Perfect Dark, right? I did enjoy the new Mission Impossible. I have to say, I haven't seen that. Such cool set pieces. That's the final one, right? Kind of Uncharted in movie form. Kukumon, it's good to see you again. Last Jedi was cool. That's the controversy. No, maybe it was episode 6. What is episode 6 called? Return of the Jedi? What is episode 6 called? Why am I blanking on this? Borderlands 2 is free on Steam right now. I saw you guys talk about that. Witcher 4 we'll probably see some updates on. New Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Wait, we saw something about Fire Emblem, or maybe you guys talked about it. RE9 news would be sick. RE9, Return of the Jedi. I think I got it confused because I was thinking about that moment when in that moment with Yoda, just in case, I don't want to spoil it for people, but just in case, the moment with Yoda when he's talking on Dagobah, run to Dagobah, doesn't he tell him that he's the last Jedi at that time? We've mentioned Fire Emblem often, yeah. Yoda Yoon. When Yoda does that thing. Also Diablo High. RE9 would be sick. Yeah, I think that's why that scene stuck out to me in that moment. And I was like, oh, is it called The Last Jedi? Fire Emblem 3 Houses on Switch 2. So that would be a Switch 2 thing. What else could we possibly see today? I'm not thinking about Sunday. Sunday for Xbox, probably like a DLC for Starfield, maybe? I don't know. Original Star Wars trilogy. I'm trying to think what dropped. Oh, you don't think Coder news? No, I think isn't that canceled again? New Tomb Raider, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, Haunting of Hill House of Anubis. Wait, they're doing a Haunting of Hill? Wasn't that a Netflix series? The Haunting of Hill Manor and stuff like that. PS5 port. Okay, we'll probably see lots of ports. Battlefront 3. You'd think we'd see something Star Wars, right? Silk Song puts on clown makeup. I thought they did announce that it's coming out this year though. Coder's still in dev hell. Welcome to my life. I want to thank you. I learned better by following. Oh, my example at FF10. Oh, no. Come on, do not follow. That was arguably probably one of my worst upgrade. Understanding the web was not my friend, but I'm so glad that you enjoyed that playthrough. I really am. The CD keys and game files for Silk Song to Steam. So there's progress. There's whispers in the wind. Quantic Dream Star Wars game, right? Because they did talk about that, right? There had been conversation about that. You know what I think we will see? Possibly on Sunday, maybe today, but possibly the horror game. The horror, not horror game, the horror game. It's so hard to say. By Kojima? It's the horror game. The what is it called? Insomniac's Wolverine. Oh, possibly Wolverine. No, not PT. No, Overdose. Is it Overdose? OD or something? Yeah, it might be OD. Maybe something with that one. Also, I would look to remember how maybe it was a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago. Blumhouse Productions came out I think it was last year. And because Jess and I were in a call, so it would have been last year at the Xbox showcase, and Blumhouse Productions, that normally had done a lot of the films we've seen, started a game company, and they put out like 4 trailers. They were backing like 4 horror games. Also, Shadow Knight with the gifted sub to Godred, by the way. It's just called OD. Okay. I'm thinking some horror game stuff. Uncle Midnight, no. Waka Carry strat actually worked at the end and stuff. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, the Blumhouse announcements, we didn't see really anything else from there. Yeah, we haven't heard from Blumhouse for a year. Maybe a release date for Enshrouded? Okay, yeah, that's it. I can't wait to check the Enshrouded server. You guys better get the last minute little tweaks to houses. I'm gonna go in and judge everybody's work. It's gonna be awesome. We'll be over here about the Exodus game, Matthew McConaughey. All right. That actually is a strong guess. I would say maybe something there. Jack 4, I'm delusional. Jack 3 when? Persona 4 remake is also heavily rumored. I think I saw that. I saw something about that. Could we see any Resident Evil remakes possibly announced? Monzer, by the way, thank you for 8 months and at tier 2. 8 months down, 5 to go. Oh, come on. I see what you did there. Cozy vibes, detective mode, hilarious deaths, iconic gameplay. From Quantastic, I love this. From Quantastic laughs to Koopa worthy chaos, every stream has been more epic than the last. You made my days brighter in every way. Here's to 8 months of chaos, coziness, and cast of being absolute legendary. Monzer, you give me too much justice. Thank you for being the highlight of my nights on Twitch. Proud to be a part of this journey. Monzer, thank you for just everything you said there and being a part of this community. Oh my gosh, I love that. Not the hilarious deaths. I don't know what you're talking about. Detective mode? FF7 Part 3 teaser? You don't think we'd get a date? Do you think we get a teaser and a date? Would it say like, if it says 2027, first of all, it'd be bananas for them not to hit the 30-year anniversary for part 3. But if we get an actual like year release date, I already have big plans for 2027. So just block off that entire year, guys, because I have big plans, all right? Big plans for y'all. Saint Wolf, hi. The truth is, it's gonna be a half an hour late today. Is he normally late? Is he known for being late? Hopefully Dino Crisis remake as well. I saw some people talk about that. FromSoft's newest project. They make a lot of things. FromSoft, yeah. There's a tactical game called Aliens Dark Descent. Did that already come out or was that in beta? Goat Simulator? Oh no, now I need to play Goat Simulator. Dino Crisis remake would make me explode. I wonder? Wait, oh, hey, what about an update on the one game that is from the creators of BioShock? Edith, Elsa, and Judas. Not even in the same ballpark. What? Judas, yeah. Yes, same thing as Elsa. Yeah. Metal Gear. If I subscribe to Cast to Platinum, do I still get free parking and ginger pets? Also on Sunday, what time is the celebration? I host board games, but I'll be there for a little bit. Oh, that is a really great point. I didn't even tell you guys when we're starting. We're gonna burn it down on Sunday, y'all. First of all, thank you. And yes, ginger pets are always free. I think I'm starting at 12. I think I had marked it down to start at 12 Eastern. Because I wanted to do a longer stream. I was gonna try to do a longer stream because the Xbox Showcase is at EU time. No. Eastern. Xbox Showcase is at what time? Okay, I need to go. Triple with the 100 bits. I did recognize that one. I saw No Name. I think I saw No Name with 39 months. Needless I saw. Retro I saw. I'm just scrolling. Arnie with 30 months as well. Arnie, thank you so much. PC release of Wormspan. I'm not familiar with this. Maybe Arc 2 news? Are you bringing Ginger to TwitchCon? I wish her little brittle bones could not take a flight. You can't care that much while playing Expedition 33, believe me. What do you mean I can't care that much? Boiler fan, hi. I love this time of year when they announce all the new games. I know, you just get cozy, you get ready. You're like, okay, you're mapping out your expenses. You're like, okay, I'm definitely gonna pre-order this. I'm gonna get this. Collector's edition, this. Some more news on the Turok game. I don't know if I saw, was this a dinosaur game? Me in 6 months. This Sunday, June 8th, it's time for another huge double feature. Xbox Game Showcase Yes. Wait, what's the double feature? Xbox Game Showcase, what comes after it? Is it an indie? I know after today is devs or something. Also, Jack, hi. Okay, good news and bad news. Berg, by the way, welcome back in. Car camping in Norway this summer. Wait, what? Didn't survive the first service, so I had to buy a new car, but it had some delivery mid-July. But wait, but it's been the car that you're dreaming of. So you are not gonna get to go to Norway, but you're getting possibly your dream car. So that is kind of like good news, bad news. But will you be able to eventually go back up to Norway? Maybe next year? Some more news on Turok. Okay, we saw that. Arano with 20 months as well. Thank you so much for almost 2 years. I mean, you'll totally be into at least Act 3. We're finishing Act 3 by July. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put in some work here. Y'all are gonna see some long episodes. Not because I'm trying to rush it, but because, well, we are actually getting dangerously near territory of, I gotta start prepping for October. October preparation happens soon. Yes, I'm gonna do Grease photos. Now that I'm back home safe and sound, I'll definitely post them. Every year, I hope that they release Mass Effect multiplayer game. Could we see them potentially going down with that IP more? My washing machine broke down. Changed some plans. Hand washing. Back to hand washing. Beginning of July. End of July. Could be. I would say end of July mostly. I expect Act 3 finished by my birthday. All right. When is that? Sobjan, thank you again. Larvair, I saw jumping. Okay, I did get some of the later ones. It was the beginning ones. And I feel like some of you guys aren't going to be here still, but I saw Sane with 5 months. Now there is no turning back. There never was. Bold of you to assume you ever could turn back. Turn back, Sarah. Are they matching it? They are kind of matching the fire a little bit. Manta, I saw with the exit. Mr. Strike with 16 months, I saw as well. And a tier 3. Metal Gear with 59 months. Holy cow. Guys, I need y'all to stop reminding me how long I've been doing this for, all right? It's starting to make me feel old. Also, Tilk, welcome back in. Also, Marthentic, I saw. Planning for Halloween in July is crazy. I could never. Do you know the kind of extreme celebration that we have here in this channel in October? You think I can pull that off without extreme preparation? Extreme plans require extreme preparation. And if you think that last year was awesome, oh, my friends, this year. I'm not gonna say that I'm always topping myself, but this year, I feel confident. You're still not as old as I am. Y'all are like, okay, but if you get old, we're getting old too. We're getting old together. Also, Calf, welcome back in as well. Early July, you'll find out once you finish. You'll find out only if you finish in time. That's my reward for it. Okay. I saw Surgeon Sean. Shadow Knight, thank you for the 1,000 bits from way back when. I saw Sin. Delta Force with 14 months. Delta, thank you for the reset for 14 months. Marcos. Great to have you back, Maggie. It has been far too quiet. Marcos. Y'all. You guys just being here is plenty enough. Like, more than I could ask for. Marcos with the 5,000 bits on top of everything else. The gifted subs, all of it. My first game system was the new Atari 2600, if it makes you feel younger. What was the first console I played? What was the first console I remember? That's the question. Kukumon. I actually still need to add the Atari to my list. I need to get back into my collecting mode. I haven't really acquired a lot of new games here recently. I kind of stopped. I think a lot of it was driven by when we had just gotten the PS2 and I was seeing all the possibilities, and now I've kind of shifted to other games, and I feel like I've been playing really long games. And so between Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 9, and Chrono Trigger, I just feel like I played 3 games this whole year. So we'll definitely have a lot more games on the horizon. You stop aging when you hit 35. You're just frozen in time. Is that it? Did you get your munchies ready for tonight? Tonight is going to be a long stream, though. It will be a long one. Cold as Ice with 22 months. Gandhi with 6 months. Sigmoid I saw. Pulse Vulcan, I saw too. London with the gifted sub to Exoheart. London with the gifted sub to Plant Boy. Kastaclysm with 2 years at tier 3. That was 2 years ago that you created that account after the whole, the alts were all created. Ginger is the queen, not a guppy. I love how you heard me call her a guppy too. The SNES is my console in which I own the most games. I need to get more games for that. This is the problem with collecting though, is when I get them, I want to play them and I don't have time. I need to create more time. How can I duplicate my time or myself? Chris Baritone, I know. Look who waddled back in, I know. Look what the cat dragged in. Also, Pashal, thank you for stopping through. And I hope we see you later on for the games, for the summer showcase or something. Oh, win scene. I just missed this. 2 Point Museum on Switch 2. I don't know what 2 Point is. 2 Point Museum. Some Java games for earlier mobile. Dude, that bounce game. I want that bounce game on my dad's Nokia. Yes. Clone yourself, of course. And then you can do 2 things at the same time. Exactly. If I could have like a, you know, like a other version of myself just doing, you know, self-care, sleeping for me, and then this version of me could just play games, I'd be happy as a clam bake. Cast haste on yourself and let the world just slow the world around. Exactly. Eric, by the way, hi. Having too many games to play is the most beautiful problem to have. And only playing RPGs, I have the same problem. Hey, I've been playing some indie games. I've been playing some other stuff. I am excited for October. Ferocious, by the way. Thank you for 11 months. I don't know if you're still here. Lady Tracy with 22 months. I'm gonna go rapid fire. Jay with 29 months. Victator with 3 years. Victator, I hope you're still here. Welcome back. I hope your time was amazing. Will you be streaming the mandatory driving lessons after the fender bender?
What's turtles?
Get it in!
What's turtles, huh? Potatoes.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Candidate. Like, we're not even a full day back, and you're already driving me up a tree. Candidate, boil and mash 'em. Marcus, we need to talk about your Scottish accent. I can't catch up if you guys do this. Who redeemed a blue knees? Y'all. Oh man, J1, hi. Is there a way to know what the song in the background is? This is Wind Scene. So right now I'm listening to, it was a gift for chat. You need to stop going off script, Zen. You can get yourself in trouble. It's Chrono Trigger, Lo-Fi and Chill Music on Spotify. And this one is Wind Scene. Honey, some blue thing just crawled out of the dryer. Okay, why do I want to play Madison on the 7-year anniversary? I don't want to actually do that because we have so many things to do, but there's such a part of me that wants to replay through Madison with you guys. Just for the No, because that was the worst. I can't do those kind of scary games. This is why, like, acquiring PT isn't the hardest part. Like, me playing something like that, I could never. Luke, by the way, thank you for 14 months as well. I hope you're still here. Thank you. And at tier 3, Cassie, you're truly a blessing. The way you care about this community is beyond awe-inspiring. You're the most exceptional streamer out there. Luke is an arc that helps so many people. Thank you for everything that you do. Luke, I hope you're still here. I hate getting so far behind with these things because you guys say some of the most kind words. Thank you. And I'm so glad you're a part of this and you found this channel. JFast is here somewhere too. Virgo, do it. I'm wondering if maybe I go off script because I think I was originally going to do like a 7-hour stream for 7 years. But now I'm kind of thinking maybe we turn it into a 12-hour stream, and after the 7 hours of the planned things that I had, we go and we do Madison. Also, Piats, welcome back in. We played, no, I'm not gonna play jousting on Sunday. I can't. Zivit, thank you for the 200 bits. Madison fun. No, we're not doing 24-hour stream. No, welcome home, little traveler. I love the way you said that. JFast, I hope you're still here. Lewis, Thank you for 22 months as well. Julian with the 200 bits. This one's so good. Peaceful days. 12-hour minimum. We'll see, because, well, Monday's our first BG3 straight. Well, yeah, we have a lot of things to do Monday. Might have to move some things around. Also, Daco, the astronauts come back. Astronaut, thank you for 3 months. I can't believe it's already been 3 months, and it's tier 3 too. Casta, you're the only streamer I've ever subbed to. That is a high honor indeed. Thank you, and a tier 3 as well. That is such an honor. Daco, thank you. I appreciate it so much, and I'm glad you're enjoying the content that much. That is very honoring. Holy lettuce, 12 hours of a cast stream? It will depend if I can get some sleep tomorrow, but I have a feeling I'm gonna wake up and just wanna record FF9. I think I'm just gonna wake up and be like, oh, I wanna binge the rest of FF9. I want like a whole day of just doing Chocobo Hot and Cold. Did anyone advise you to play Expedition 33, by the way? The music is getting me heavily. I don't, this game, like people keep talking about it. Y'all are lining it up to be, it's gotta be the bee's knees. Look, if I play this game and it is not the most bees of the knees of the bees, 6-hour crab game, 6 hours marbles. It's after Yoda, if you weren't here, it's after Final Fantasy IX. I can't wait to see you play. I also hope you guys will enjoy it on YouTube. Maybe if you don't even always watch the YouTube playthroughs, like I hope y'all will still enjoy it even on YouTube. Evanes, the knees bees. Yeah, Expedition 33, fantastic game. I feel like I'm really behind on this too. The beesiest of the kneesiest. Do they also sneeziest? Who's Claire? That was a very long name. It was a very long title. Oh, I can't ask this question without it seeming like a spoiler. Never mind, never mind. I'm not even gonna say anything with that game. High expectations now for Expedition 33. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Zachamel with 2 years. 2 years officially. Zachamel, I hope you're still here. I hope you enjoyed Greece. I was in Italy for 2 weeks prior. So it's been a while. It's been like a month then. It's been a month. How is Italy? If you are still here, by the way. I wonder if I should play that along with your YouTube one. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I love when you guys are playing alongside. Yeah, actually, that reminds me. Is Spurious here? Spurious, I think, finished FF9, I want to say. Kadera, girl. Kadera, how have you been? How is the server? Did you guys keep the server looking nice, snazzy? Did you build something? Am I gonna have something to be impressed by when I go in? Gallowin, very obscure. Yes, especially. It's not my usual style of game or combat, but having seen so many playthroughs, I can confirm it's an absolute masterpiece. Oh. I should not have lined it up after. I don't even know why I'm getting teary-eyed thinking of this, but I was getting teary-eyed thinking of Final Fantasy IX ending, but I was just thinking about, I was like, why did I line it up after FF9? If it's as emotional as you guys said, why did I do that?
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry.
Yeah.
See, you're crying.
No, I'm just teary-eyed. No streamer that I watched, the vibe and energy, that is... Maybe that's the cult talking. Astronaut, that's definitely the cult. Definitely the cult. Thank you, I appreciate it. I really do care about this community. Prin, hi. Which leads me to a suggestion. Vert could spawn a close and make YouTube videos or stream highlights of and information like this, possibly. Oh, like information highlights or things like that? Typical. Who played that? Typical. Thank you for 6 months in advance, but going on your 3rd month. Typical. I'm glad you're still enjoying your time here. When casted as FF8, I'll probably play alongside for the first time since playing on the PlayStation originally. I just love the play. I love seeing the comments, especially in the threads, because Spurious has been putting threads in FF9 with some of the moments. If you'll say that Expedition 33 ain't great, I'll be so disappointed. I might even consider the unsub. Simple as that. Anything but that. No. I have a feeling if you guys like it, I will probably like it. I think it's hard because I don't want to just... I'm just protecting my heart. I'm a heart on the run. Look, I feel like I just can't let myself get excited for that until I properly respect and finish Final Fantasy IX. And so every time I see the comments about it, I'm just like, Go, like get away. I don't want to think about it. It's the heart on a run, keeps a hand on the gun. I had death in my family. Wait, I had Mookie. Mookie. I really, yeah, I hope the channel's just there to help you during a really difficult time. I'm really sorry to hear that. All right, now prank him and tell him it's awful before the first YouTube video drops. Well, people would know I would never even, okay. Yeah. You want me to pull the I'm quitting streaming? I can't believe I did that prank with y'all. I'm actually amazed that I did that even back then. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that was cruel. That was cruel. You might want a short-paced game in between FF9 and E33. I think I'm gonna need to smush just something, maybe even if it's just a week long, because I feel like I need to emotionally detach from FF9 to be able to plug back into something else. Slim, good morning, good evening. I know, Sergeant Sean, absolutely no, go get your sleep, absolutely. And hopefully I see you on Sunday. Sunday for the anniversary. I hope I get to see some of y'all. No, I haven't caught a cold so far, but I definitely will need to get my sleep tonight. I don't know if I'll be there for the movie night tonight because I definitely think I'm gonna be exhausted by then because I'm still on Greek time. So I think I'm gonna be so tired. Full Sworn, thank you for 17. RE3 OG, Jack 3. Wild West, that is such an interesting, as opposed to Soggy Grapes. I'm having trouble getting immersed in other games after exploring 33. I love this. Yeah, it seems like it's really left an impact on a lot of people. It's actually doing something more than that. It's something that I talk about a lot. I recommend things to people very often, but every once in a while, it's something truly special when you advocate for it. And I'm seeing people advocating for this game, like unlike anything else I've seen. So yeah, I can imagine that it's leaving a lot of emptiness in its wake after finishing. Plus, it strikes me as the type of game that you can play multiple times, but the story just will never hit the same as that first time. Expedition 33 is meant to be liked by everyone. By anyone. I rather suggest things than advise them, but I would advise Expedition. Yeah, don't be naughty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a cultural impact game. I think it's gonna, wait. Is GTA 6 coming out this year? Because I'm like, I feel like it might take Game of the Year. Unless, when is GTA 6 slotted? Marcus, let me go back. I might have missed it. Because I'm down really far. Full Sworn, I saw for 17 months. Marcus with the 500 bits. Gonna pop out and be back for Summer Game Fest. Okay, I will see you for Summer Game Fest. Marcus, thank you so much. Go. Go get what you need to get done. 007 came out? A new 007? Next year. Okay, so it is next year. Okay. I feel like a lot of games are not rushing, but I feel like we got a lot of announcements for September of this year, and I'm wondering if people are trying to like get in before, like what's gonna release next year? It's crazy that GTA 6 can have that much of an impact to make other companies like figure out where they're releasing with it. There's a new James Bond game. Spyro 2 will be a nice pick me up in between. Hey, that's a good recommendation, Holy, actually. Like just a platformer in between or something. Hopefully Fable next year. Fable is my Silk song, but not really because it hasn't, well, I mean, yeah, Fable's my Silk song. GTA 6 and the World Cup. And World Cup, oh, there's a World Cup? Sports ball, right? Sports ball, let's go. The Cyber Sleuth insult. Thank you for an entire year. Oh, how I've missed you. Thank you for being you. I can't thank this community enough. Frog emote. Had to rewatch Chrono Trigger since I caught up with FF. We want more. You're caught up all the way with FF. I'm gonna try to do longer episodes for you guys. I'm gonna try. Jared, the new Elder Scrolls might be announced. Right, and maybe like a remake for something else? Apparatics, welcome in. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost caught up, and then we can get into, because we can keep talking about this while we're playing the Fox game. Handsome resubbed. NG resubbed too. I missed so many of these. I missed to hydrate. One more day, wait, 1 day more with almost 2 years, by the way, 6 months in advance. 1 day more, thank you so much. Zachmo with the 2 years. It's so good to see you again. Also, Scuzzy, no, wait, I saw Scuzzy. I saw Handsomes. Holly's with the gifted subs. Red Phoenix with the 41 months. NG with 46 months, you guys. Where's Ginger? NG, you saw Ginger, right? By the time, I think you saw her by the time, because this has been an hour ago, 2 hours ago. I have to get started. It's been 2 hours since NG resubbed. I'm here for you and the yapping. Well, there you go. I yapped so much, NG, that I almost missed your resub. Handsome. Oh, I live for these logs. Okay, hold on. Hoping to make a few World Cup matches next year. Oh yeah, like actually going to get to see one. Yeah, soccer, right? Football. They live in the forest, and the owls. Oh, they live so deep in the forest. The owls, do they live there? I actually think it's really cute because I think I said this in the playthrough, but above my dad's door it says "Hasty back," and one of them say that. So it's just just do a 24-hour YouTube video. It'd have to be like the perfect game for that. Actually, Spyro 2 might.
Sports and we don't care who knows.
Maybe we'll put on our sports sweaters today. Jamie, thank you for 28 months too. 28 months. Quokka, Corbs the Quokka with 32 months. Look at that, 1 year, 12 months, and 32 weeks. That's pretty cool. Thanks for all the streams and everything beyond and in between. How lucky to share so much time. I lost my note with fun quotes, so much laughs. And Haya. I lost my note with fun quotes, so much laughter. Corbs, thank you for 32 months and so many laughs and memories. You guys have been here through so many games. It'd be kind of cool if there was a counter for that showed you like how many games you've been here for, or like how many games you've seen, how many playthroughs and things. Death Stranding 1 cast a 24-hour video, part 1 and 2. Is it that long? I thought it was actually even longer. It says there and back again, Yoshi. It's a little scribble. It's for non-committal people with tattoos. It looks like a little vein. Log day 601. We had a peace for a week. It was like a week and a half, okay? The leader went and terrorized the mythical land known as Greece. Apparently, she wanted to learn more about the land where Dad of Boy came from. Oh boy. In her absence, the moderators were left to fend for themselves. 3 of them starved to death, but were brought back through necromancy, much like Vert is on a daily basis. Oh. I need to actually screenshot that if you didn't see it. I don't know if Vert's here right now. I never thought I would feel sorry for them, but they deserve some humanity. Not the shade, much through necromancy, much like Vert is on a daily basis. Oh my gosh, the idea of Vert every morning getting like brought back to life with necromancy after I give him another hoe game. Nori, hi. Magus, welcome back in. Scythe too, hi guys. Dev Grow too. Oh man, Scythe with 13 months. Scythe, did you go to TwitchCon Europe this year? I wasn't there. Welcome back. Been MIA with some health scares and other life stuff, but I'm back now. Back better than ever, I hope. I hope you enjoyed your trip over to the end of the world and enjoyed Greece. It felt like the end of the world. No, it was awesome. It just was such a long trip. It was great. Jared, thank you. Scythe, thank you so much. No, it was amazing. It was fantastic. And I hope everything continues an upward trajectory for you. I'm relatively new to participating on Twitch. If you don't mind me asking, what supports you more? They're kind of like equal. They're just kind of different. I think it depends on, I think subs are better for you guys because it gives y'all something as well, like ad-free viewing and things like that. Yeah, I went to Greece, Cappador. I went to Naxos, the island of Naxos, Paros, and a day in Santorini. All right, we need to get started on this Fox game, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can look up one song before we go. No, it just keeps doing this. It doesn't let me load. This is bananas. I think I might have to switch to Lord of the Rings Lo-Fi. Oh, what? Okay, well, it just switched to anyway. This is the story of a girl. I don't know if it's an Xbox game. I don't know if it's on Xbox. I'm playing it on PC.
What's deltas, Brussels? What's deltas, huh? Potatoes.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Boil 'em, mash 'em,
Candidate.
stick 'em in a stew.
Must you show everyone, and I mean everyone, what I look like bald? Why do you do this? I think Canada's trying to tell you guys that the sub, you might not get something from it. You actually might get a curse from a sub. So maybe it's better to just not support at all. In fact, click the X button, leave now, and never come back. Candidate, thank you for 10+3 gifted subs to the channel and community. New X, hi. Yes, we're gonna watch Summer Games Fest. I know we have 2 hours of the game. Guys, we need to get started. It's already 3. This is why I started at 1. Chris, no, not that Chris, the other Chris with 3 years. Master Da Vinci with 32 months, which I did catch Master Da Vinci. Curious Corduroy, Do Chains with 25 months, over 2 years now. Got over the hump day. Jakester with 14 months. Thank you again. Monzer with the 100 bits. Jack Bacca with the 30 months too. Y'all, the lamb sweats. Charles with 27 months and a tier 3. Charles, I hope you're still here. Beswick with 9 months. Siva with 46 months. I'm gonna have 2 hours of gameplay. That's why I started at 1, was so I had more time. We're gonna have no time. Just a short 2 hours of just chatting with you guys. I might have missed y'all. Matt with 15 months as well. What happened? I know. I don't know where the time went. Also, Jenevelle Night Song with 3 months. Friday is cozy again. I hope we can keep it cozy too. Flippish with 60. There's Flippish with tier 3. Guys, there are so many tier 3 subs. Thank you so much. Virgo with 27 months too. Is AJ popped in yet? I haven't seen AJ yet. We gotta wish her congrats. Functional with 22 months too. Functional, thank you. Ralph with 11 months. Okay, that's all I can see. I can't see anything else. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. But yes, let's get started on Spirit of the North. Game Over Harmony, you started the first Spirit of the North. If you love the first one, you will go crazy for the second one, because the second one builds so much on top of the first one. It's 12 over here. What do you mean? Yeah, but we've only got 2 hours here until the Summer Game Fest, which I'm still excited about, but Chrono Trigger has been my favorite soundtrack for a game, but it has maybe the recency bias, because it might be E33. You guys are raving about the soundtrack, and you guys know that my heart. Oh, I feel like music is so important for setting like the tone of a scene in a game, but it transcends beyond that for me. I mean, it's every time I get into a Squaresoft game, it's just like I've known this song, or I've known this my whole life, but I never heard it before. That's just the feeling that I've gotten in the last 2 games. Every time. Doing what it needs to do. Spend the whole time I could be studying. Godrin, you gotta get back to studying. Have to eat something wee more punch legs. Y'all need to stop giving me the Scottish to read. I just hope that Falky never sees those episodes. I just hope Falky never sees it. If you stop and jam during songs I will stop and we will listen, especially if you've got some like waltzes in there, like some 3/4 time songs in there. My heart beats to it. You'll feel it again in a short while. Wait, in a short while? For what? You have an hour and 30 minutes until it. I have an hour and 30 minutes of the game. Frostwolf, thank you for 2 years. It's so great to see you again, Maggie. It's been 84 years. I feel like I always bring up this commercial. I need to find it. But it's that Chuck E. Cheese commercial where it's like, it's talking about like, do you want to go to a stuffy restaurant where you're waiting forever and ever? And it's sad for Chuck E. Cheese because kids get to play like wall. And there's like the kid and he's waiting and he turns into a skeleton. This was like on our VHS tapes. It's a very old commercial, but that's how I picture it's like, oh, it's been 84 years and y'all are turning to skeletons with the beards all grown out. Kidding aside, it's been a wonderful 2 years being a part of the community, a part of the ship, a part of the crew forever. You know what it is. There's no getting off of this. We go down with the captain goes down with the ship, and y'all are stuck on the ship, so we're all going down together. We're gonna burn it down. So this is why I can't wait for you to play Kingdom Hearts. After hearing, and now that I have the guide and the game.
The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote.
Overzealous.
Stink, stank,
Stunk. You're stunky. What are you doing? Dude. Overzealous with the $100 donation. Hi, Cass. Many good things are happening and I'm gonna be a dad? What? What? Wait, first of all, like, what? Last year you got married, now you're gonna be a dad? Oh my gosh, Overzealous. Did you post about this in the Discord and I missed it? Congratulations. I saw it. That is amazing. I had not. This is the first time you've announced this? Overzealous. Ah, that's awesome. Huge congratulations and keep us updated. Oh my gosh. This child is gonna be so loved. Wow. Overzealous, you're gonna be an amazing dad. Oh man. I know. That's amazing. Congratulations on the speed. Camellia, hi. Dom, thank you for 9 months. I love hearing the joyful noise and news, joyful news. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Lady, hi. Dom, and 6 months at tier 2. Dom, you can't curse me in this game, but you have cursed me in BG3, and for that I will never forget. And also, always remember, never forget all of the curse rolls I have, all the ones. Actually, I do think you stopped cursing because for some reason in Act 3, I haven't been getting nearly as many ones as I got in the first act. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's go over here. Because you've been hoping for my downfall. It's absurd that the E33 soundtrack exists, an 8-hour masterpiece, as their first video game score. I know, I really hope. Yeah, we'll dissect that later. I hope that, oh, we're lagging.